Hello everyone, this is Shayla Tapilova at Samira's Jewelry. I am a bridal hair makeup artist from Naples, Florida. As a bridal artist myself, it took me a while to learn the steps, of the glam waves. It's been like 3, 4 years now. This hairstyle has been trending, but there is not much still education available online or everywhere else. So it took me a long time to learn. So today I want to share you guys those little tips and tricks that I learned throughout my, career. Start the glam waves, there are different kind of factors. First of all, we need to examine the hair. I always when I go to weddings, I have to make sure to test the hair. Some people's hair super fine, very flat, that you need to have different kind of prepping on it. So Amante's hair is actually, she has a lot of hair, but it's more finer. What I had to do is crimp her hair. So I love using a Samvia one, the 1-inch crimper texture iron they have. So what I did with her is starting from the roots, I went with the medium tension and crimped the hair because we need to create that volume. And as you go towards the end of the hair, you're going to lighten your pressure and you almost leave the very ends out. See how fine her hair is at the end, very piecey. If you do too much crimping in here, you're going to see all the zigzag pattern here and it's not going to look nice. I did a side part here. So how do you determine which side to curl is where the part is. So where you have the most hair, everything is going to go away from face. And this is going to go in towards the front of the face. First, what I did was I took 1-inch section from the bottom and I curled it 1.25 inches. You can also use the 1-inch curling iron one, which is my favorite from GHD. This one, if you want more a tighter kind of glam waves, but I want to show you something more loose, more bigger. So we'll go ahead and start it. So I'll go ahead and take these out and I'll show you how I form the waves. And then I'm going to show you exactly how I curl the top part and the sides. First one out here. And when I'm working with the client, this is exactly how I do it too. I go section by section. My favorite tool here is the Powder Play Light by Sexy Hair. And I love using the Design Me as well, Puff Me. So what I do is I hold the curl, spray the powder to it. Okay. Then this comb right here, they sell at the Salon Centric. It's it comes in a 12 pack. So all I do is just lightly comb it and I back comb from the back lightly, just like this. Do not worry about making it perfect right now because we're just creating layers for the waves. Just like this. This spray from Matrix, the Baboon. It's not liquidy, it's more a dry kind of spray, but it gives a really, really nice hold for the hair. What I also do is I can just spray all these curls with the powder. And when you back comb, you're only back combing this curvy part that is coming more out right here inside. And do not worry if it's looking a little messy right now because everything is going to be shaved and the top layer is what we care for. Oh, give a little bit of tension and then back comb right here. So when I comb it, I'm not putting it all the way inside. I'm just combing the top, very top layer of the wave. For the curls, I use my Matrix Baboon spray very lightly at the top. And then for the bottom, same thing, just like that. And whenever you spray a hairspray, make sure you give it a little bit of time. I'll take a same amount of hair, an inch, maybe an inch and a half sections like this. Watch how I curl this. So the first one, you're just going to wrap it regularly. I'm not twisting it, right? You're just going to do a regular wrap. And the next one, you're just flipping the hair. You're not twisting it because if you twist it, it's going to become too loose. So just flip it one time and same thing, flip it another time, just like this. Make sure there is no room between those curls. Watch one more time. Flat hair and then flip it one time and done. You're just going to keep flip the hair towards yourself. And then hold it with a really nice tension. Make sure there is no room between the curls. They're all together like this. So you got to hold it for a few seconds. Like that. Give a little bit of tension. So when I work with clients, if I don't know their hair, I would test their hair just the way I did right now. From the very bottom, I would grab a section and I would test the hair to see how is the hair curling. Before I let the curls down, I am gonna clip it just so that it cools down a little bit. And I move to the next section. Make sure your section is nice and clean. So I go by section, just like this. Give a little bit of tension. Now our curling iron is nice and hot. Just like that. Top center of the head. So I'm still keeping her side part that we decided. The side part, I always look in the mirror and ask the client if they're gonna feel comfortable. On hers, we did a little bit on the D because I really want to create that nice swoop thing at the top. But you really need to show the client to the mirror to make sure she's comfortable with the side part. At the top of the head, everything goes to the back. I'm gonna spray the top also with powder play light and her sides. So the sides, you can either pin it behind the ear or you can create that nice body. So what I'm showing you guys right now is creating the body, and at the end we'll decide if you want to do a little pin or if you want to leave it behind the ear. Like a nice shape in here, and I'm going to go ahead and spray the top, and I will lift that section up, spray the bottom just like this. Now we'll brush it. Not brush it, comb it. When it comes to the side, you really depend on like the head shape of the client. So as you can see from the ear, a little bit behind the ear, I'm leaving everything towards the front because create that nice waves in the front. I'm spraying her roots again with powder play light. And I will tease her hair to the max. Now I'm taking a horizontal section still from the side. One more section. So the sections have to be the same thing you were doing. So as I come towards the top of the hair, now I'm going to start taking angled section, like a triangle section right here. So first I went horizontally. Now I'm going to go an angle and almost like slicing it horizontally from the top. Normally the top part, again, like I said earlier, I tease to the max volume. And then if the client wants it down, it's not a problem to put it down. But if they say there is not enough volume, then it's going to be hard for you to go back. So always do the max volume at the top and you go from that. This one, the front piece, all you do is just gather everything at the top. Make sure the front part is very smooth. Spray the front like this. There you go. And we take this whole section. It looks a little bit too big for me, so I'm going to divide it into two. And I'll just simply pull it away from face. Just like that. There you go. And the other one. So the very top one doesn't have to be too curly. There you go. I'm just doing like a simple curl away from face. Now this is the most important part. I'm gonna spray everything away from face. Just like this. And then I will push the hair forward. Okay, so the curls also we're gonna spray with powder play light. Just like this. So the entire hair is based on powder play light. So pretty. So the side like this, you can leave it out like this. It's already because of all the teasing. It's away from face and it just looks so elegant. Like if you turn like sideways, this is how you would take like a nice photo as well. There's her back and her front. And if you have any questions, DM me. Thank you so much for having me.